Hi everyone, this is Ellie with Herbcraft by Ellie Apothecary, here with another timeless tarot reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. High Priestess was on the bottom with death. Some kind of foreseen ending has occurred in your life. Let's talk about it. Welcome. Feel free to hit all the gadgets and buttons and subscribe. The Devil and Six of Swords. You're getting safe passages from toxic energies that are no longer serving you and getting a reward, a blessing in exchange. Here's an Ace of Pentacles from Spirit, a gift from Spirit for you. Don't mind my kitties in the background. This is video 3 of my travel log series, so welcome. Six of Cups, Three of Wands. You're expanding away from the past, I'm hearing. So safe passages yet again with that Six of Swords and out of hermit mode. Seems you made a choice. If you watched the last reading, we talked about judgment on the two paths you could pick. Either choosing to step into your full leadership potential with the Emperor or to continue on in hermit mode. And neither was the wrong choice. They all lead to your highest timelines. It was just a question of what you felt like you were ready to pursue. That and the other reading before that will be linked at the end of this reading. Thank you for being here, the star. That's also how we started reading out. Following your destined path, choosing healing, knowing that you've been at a pause because you have been healing. So this might be linked to that last one. Four of Wands, we were talking about having a safe space to set up camp, so to speak, having a foundation, having a community, having a place to celebrate what you've been through as you go through these safe passages. So this is whatever Spirit wants you to know, away from Three of Swords, things that broke your heart. Okay. So we'll just call this a continuation of that. This seems like the same kind of energy. We're on a journey here. Princess of Cups. What is this Princess of Cups about, Spirit? The Hermit. Some of you chose to come out of hermit mode to give love to your inner child. We did talk about that in the last reading as well, about protecting your inner child and following its divine sparks. All these little things that light you up that you want to pursue. And what is that doing for these lovely people today? Following the joy and divine sparks of the inner child. Well, it's bringing you out of Five of Cups. It's bringing you out of this despair, this dark energy, this hard time. So it's doing you some good. Yeah, it's also bringing you out of lack with the Five Pentacles plus 5-5. You're going through a change and transformation. What kind of guidance can we give them as far as this journey, Spirit? Judgment. Okay. We were talking about judgment in that last reading. This could be past, present, or future for you, so apply it where it fits. King of Swords. Some of you receive some kind of truth or clarity about this. You're mastering some kind of mental fortitude, I'm hearing. Yeah, about equal give and take. You've had some kind of epiphany that helped you make a good decision here. 411. You chose to believe that hope is on the horizon and that you have a strong foundation in your community. Again, very much linking in. And you chose to be a baddie, work your magic, let your magnetism shine. Now, at the end of the last reading, which was a long reading, it was like almost an hour, kind of went old school like we used to do in that one. The second part of the judgment, those that chose not to be in hermit mode, which watch that reading if you want more context. 444 on the timestamp. Note any angel numbers if you would like to look them up for more messages. There could be more in there for you. Anyways, that ended up being a very brief love reading. And it could be applied in other places, but it very much went down that road. And the person that I was reading for was coming from, they thought they were coming from, or people, not just persons, but it felt like it was only for a select few. They were coming from Knight of Wands energy in pursuit of a Queen of Wands energy. Now, if I'm reading for the Queen of Wands, it seems like this could be judgment over those on the other side of this equation. So this could be for a loved one, this could be about the person of your desire. My cats are chasing each other. It's dinner time and they're all over the place. So I apologize for the wobbling of the camera. Anyways, this seems like this is about them or you. If you are that person who was cross watching about a a divine masculine figure. Again, the whole reading wasn't based on that. It was just the very last like 15 minutes or so. So let's read about you, Queen of Wands. Let's see what's going on with you. It seems like we're getting a third perspective. And I do always say there is always a third door. So let's see where you're at. Okay. Queen of Wands. Actually, I'm going to put you to the side. Seven of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. 7 angel number reading, and my playlist is coming to mind. Divine with me. Now, also look up that angel number. 7 to me represents spirit, spirituality, also luck, right? Because 777 is like the ultimate luck, right? And 7 of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups, that's earth and water. So trying not to get stuck in the mud of the illusions of what you want to invest in. I don't know if you can hear my cat. He's being insane right now. Hardcore zoomies. Anyways, if it sounds like there's a gremlin in the background, that's him. Oh my goodness. I was guided by spirit to record today, so here we are. Anyways, so it looks like you're making some decisions on which options you want to invest in. And this Prince of Cups and Prince of Pentacles, lots of double energy. We got 7 and water and earth here, and then the water and earth knights here. So this is about offering your cup of love, or not necessarily to a person, but to a project, to an environment, to a group, whatever it is, and taking your time, taking the steps, doing your due diligence, knowing that it's the long game that is important, right? And that, again, these energies very much match 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You're being very careful with the steps you take, but you're also not allowing yourself to get caught up in the illusions. Like, look at that 7 of Cups. It's very getting caught up in the illusions, right? Choosing what to give your attention to and which downloads to follow. Yeah, Ace of Wands on this happy new beginning for you, and also for your community. We have 6 of Pentacles again. You saw me shuffle. And we have a Tower here. All right, and 6 of Cups. This is about something from your past. Excuse you. That's Little Miss. Ma'am. Thank you. Anyways, so you're also thinking about how you can give equal give and take to your community. Again, see that last reading, which is, what did I call it? You're entering a new beginning of equal give and take, or something like that. Again, it'll be at the end of this video. Description box always has all the most recent readings, anywhere from 2 to 10. So just check it out, or the playlist. All right. So let's get some more context on this Queen of Wands. What options are you looking at? What options are you looking at? The Sun. Well, happiness is at the forefront of it. 7 of Swords. The bottom was there, but it went back in the deck. So not focusing on what you had to walk away from that didn't make you happy. Yeah, again, with the Divine Spark. it looks like this Queen of Wands is also following their divine sparks, just like the it wasn't a divine masculine reading, but it had more of a masculine energy because of the emperor. And again, gender nondescript in all tarot readings. That's just a phrase that's specific to me. Um, Masculine is active, feminine is receptive, and we can be in any energy in different phases of our life, no matter what we identify with, etc. Okay, but I'm going to read it like femme masculine for the brevity of the cards, right? So it seems like this Queen of Wands is also following their divine spark. So since this is the opposite perspective and it seems like a continuation for the Emperor energy at the end of the last reading, I'm so sorry for the wobbles. Perhaps you feel like you're not on solid ground. I read energy in everything, so that's what I'm getting from that. There could also be a lot of distractions going on around you. So, keep your focus, Queen of Wands. It can be difficult to make a lot of decisions, but as long as you're following your joy, you'll get exactly where you're meant to be going. We talked about that in the last reading too, in the real talk portion. I think it was around 38 to 44 minutes. There was a real stern talking from spirit, and that was for the other side of this equation, who could be cross watching right now, could be reading on your loved ones now. So spirit obviously wanted to share. All right, so King of Swords here. Again, this is about being coming in correct, being a truth speaker, being fair, being balanced, being just. Also, perhaps being a little removed, making very good, wise decisions, and making more head over heart decisions right now. And this is helping you focus on your joy, or the person that you're receiving this reading for, their joy. Okay, I'm going to read it from their perspective, so feel free to follow along. Maybe we'll circle back to you. If not, I just go where spirit wants us to go. All right. I'm going to switch up the decks here in a moment. I also wanted to apologize. The last reading I said that I would get an animal spirit card for those that hung in, and I completely forgot because the reading ended up being over an hour, and then I wanted to give a community update at the end for my travel log, and I blanked on it. So we'll see about giving y'all one today. However, the gazelle was at the bottom of the deck. So perhaps I'll read the meaning of that. If I remember correctly, that has to do with being graceful and kind of going with the flow and being more in a feminine, receptive energy, but being able to pick up the pace quick if you need to. So, sounds like being rested, at ease, yet ready to go, right? That's kind of the energy I'm getting from that. So, King of Swords, and then we have Strength. So, Major Arcana, this mental fortitude that you have, Queen of Wands, is helping you be very strong and overcome some challenges. I don't want to read into any karmic energies, but I will look into the challenges for you. What are some challenges that you are overcoming with this strength, using your head over heart? My cat's a gremlin now, apparently. My gods, he does not usually act this squirrely. It's really funny, actually. It's bringing joy to my inner child today, let me tell you. All right, Four of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Yesterday, we talked about, for the other side of this, essentially not missing your opportunities and your blessings that Spirit's trying to give you. And also for that group, it was being the blessing, right? That you yourself could be the Ace of Pentacles. So for you, Queen of Wands, this is the same message. Again, these energies very match, very step by step in alignment. So this is either somebody that is very close to you, and if you resonate with the Queen of Wands energy, read the last reading as a cross watcher for your loved one. I'm sensing the second half, the Emperor energy. It's kind of a divine love exchange, but it could be a family member, a close friend, a colleague, or an ally in your community. Okay, it could be any, and you don't necessarily have to know the people closely, but I only read for the highest and greatest good, what spirit gives me consent to read on. So there's a reason you're receiving these messages, because by some level you have the authority and access to have the information, because I don't just read for anyone. I set very clear intentions. So this is about you not missing your blessings, and because you're using your head over your heart right now, maybe not getting lost in nostalgia. We talked about that with the other group yesterday. Actually, it'll be 2 days from now. I'm probably going to upload this tomorrow, but point is, the last reading, you're making good decisions. You're doing a good job. Okay, so where else, other than receiving blessings? By the way, all aces are blessings from spirit. Claim it if you want it. And feel free to drop a star in the comments if you want to claim the reading, a heart if you want to support the community. Everything helps. Also, thank you to anybody who donates to my cause right now. I really appreciate the support. Also, your prayers and everything else. I'm so grateful. And also, I've had a nice um, other forms of abundance coming in that I've seen. And I just want to tell you all thank you. Thank you if you have put out some positive intentions towards me on this new journey. I really appreciate it. Seriously. All right. So this this opportunity where you're going with this abundance is temperance. You are balancing and alchemizing. So this actually answers a question from the last reading for the other party. One of you on that group, and Cherry behind that, was wondering if this, how this Queen of Wands, if they were balancing properly. And some of you wanted to know how they did what they did, right? Well, this is confirmation that this energy is indeed operating from a balanced place, that they are tempered, they are stable, they are alchemizing their experience. So if you were wondering if they were okay, they are. And Queen of Wands, if you're wondering if you're okay, you are. You also have the support of the archangels right there. Archangel Gabriel is with you. Okay. And angels, you have to ask for their assistance for them to work with you. Any angels, even earth angels. So remember that. If you ever pray into an earth angel that you want to help you, make sure you ask for their assistance, right? The Chariot, moving very quickly forward, victoriously after quite a battle, quite a journey, with this card here for this Queen of Wands. Let's get back to you, Queen of Wands, since we did that little sidebar towards your wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. That was another emphasis on the last reading. You both, whoever you are working towards wish fulfillment right here. Personal wish fulfillment. So you're balanced, you're stable, you're working your magic, right? You might also be an earth angel. Hello, fellow 144, if you are, and you're moving forward. You're cutting right through, okay? And you are either entering or experiencing this Nine of Cups energy, okay? Now, I do see the Eight of Swords, the Devil here, Princess of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and then back to the Seven of Cups and Prince of Cups. And y'all saw me shuffle these. So we talked about energies that were keeping the other party up in their head yesterday. And I feel like you're facing some similar challenges. I'm just going to call you Queen of Wands, all right? I feel like you've been stuck up in your head about this devil energy, this karmic, negative, toxic energy. At the beginning, we saw you were moving away from that, right? Or the other parties were. And it's been making it hard for you to manifest or pull through even small manifestations because of something you went through. I feel like for a lot of you that's past energy, and you made some kind of judgment call to move forward on this happy new beginning, this passionate, fiery new beginning. Be a new trailblazer, maybe get out there, travel, spread the word, do whatever it is you wanted to do and pursue and be creative and successful on. Okay, this is also another divine gift from spirit. claim it if you want it. If you don't have it yet, come back to this reading later and it will probably confirm some things. Four of Pentacles, this is holding on very tight to what you have, or some trying to hold very tightly on to you. And then the Seven of Cups, again, like this is getting caught up in illusions about what to invest in with your love, with your creativity, right? And Wheel of Fortune here, this is about investing in your good fortune. What makes you feel fortunate? What makes you feel prosperous, right? Prince of Wands is moving very quickly towards what it is that you are passionate about. So, and also these are the two cards I was talking about yesterday. It could also be this person. Though we clarified in that reading that this person is not a Knight of Wands. They're actually a King of Wands and a King of Cups, also potentially embodying Emperor energy if they pass their judgment, which is spiritual judgment. Talk about that in the last reading. So perhaps this will continue on to that. We'll see. All right. And the World card, this is closing old cycles and having something big to celebrate. For some of you, it could have to do with being seen on a global scale. We did have this Ace of Wands, like being a trailblazer, something you are pioneering or something new that maybe others haven't thought of doing is getting you noticed and seen, possibly on a global scale or online. You could have a platform like I do. Ace of Cups, this is new love. This is an offering of divine love. You now have 3 out of 4 freaking aces, which means you're almost magician status if you aren't already. And this is a divine blessing of love. So for some, it's self love. For others, it's a new offer of love or a renewed offer of love from someone from the past, whether it was a false start or a new beginning or a new person. Put it where it fits for you. And also, don't claim anything that you don't want, okay? Take what you want, leave the rest behind, right? But you choose to accept this new love, guess what? 10 of Pentacles, that is the ultimate wealth, abundance, legacy, prosperity that you can build with others. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but it comes after your independence and stability. So that means you are in 9 of Pentacles energy. The last person in the last reading, or people, however you want to phrase that, was also in 9 of Pentacles. Again, you're mirroring the heck out of each other. King of Pentacles, and you're way more successful than you think you are. And here's the grounded stability that the other person is needing to empower within themselves in order to move forward on their judgment. It looks like you may be the key, or this could be them coming in on a higher caliber, grounding something into reality with you. And again, 10 of Pentacles is usually about building something with another, usually family or a partner, but it doesn't have to be. This could also be a company, it could be a foundation, it could be a higher level of success for you. But this is the ultimate wealth. 2 cards right here. So, whatever this partnership is, it's got safe passages right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch the decks up to get the energy flowing in another way. Yesterday I started with Cosmic and then moved on to Herb Crafters, the Empress. Perhaps you're not seeing how abundant you already are, Queen of Wands, because it looks like you are the Empress on the split. So if this is about partnership, they're about to match you. And if you didn't know, you sure are. Yeah, you're expanding as an empress. So you may be a baby empress, but you're an empress. All right. That's something to celebrate. Okay. Yeah. 2 of Swords, 3 of Wands. It's because you made a decision to expand. Interesting. I love that. Okay. Herb Crafter's Tarot, my favorite deck. This card wanted to slide under. 8 of Fire. More travel. Expect. I don't think that's a word, Spirit. Expect. Expect, spent, sense. I just heard. What? Translation, Spirit. I'm a psychic medium too. Anyways, and yeah, I give personals. I also have a 50% off sale going on for the rest of August. Email me. I won't reach out to you. You got to reach out. It's in the description box and on the channel main page. My rates are medium grade, so 50% off is a steal, and I'm not doing a wait list right now. I'm rocking them out. So if you want a half hour reading for 25 bucks, I've also opened up my style. Let me know. We'll get it going. If you want one for an hour, 50 bucks. I'm even willing to do an hour and a half reading for 75 bucks. All right. Anything that can help with my journey right now is really appreciated, and my little kitties also appreciate any love, donations, etc. y'all send my way. So this is about expanding next level. Like, you could be doing some kind of long distance travel, or this could be communicating, quick communication back and forth, possibly online through text, etc. Let's get some more clarity on that. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so some kind of blessing. And Four of Wands. Look at that. Perhaps it's where you have set up camp, this new community that you're in right now, because of the good choices you've made. You're getting a new blessing of some kind of material abundance. Claim it if you want it. That's really cool. So you may be hearing about this opportunity. So keep a lookout. Don't attach to it, because that's how you can block your blessings. If you don't know anything about non attachment, look into it. One of the easiest ways you can practice non attachment is by cutting the cords with everything every day. Now, I'm not saying cut cords with people left and right. You can set a general statement, and maybe I'll talk about this further in some other way, not right now. But that's just a simple little clue for those of you that don't know. It's one way you can practice non attachment, the star, and heal. Okay. Letting go of things that you need to heal from, right? And again, emphasis on that star energy. This is also part of your destined path, whatever this is, this communication right here. So get excited, because I'm feeling really good energy, and you earn this by your good decisions. Holy cow. Nine of Cups. Look at that, y'all. That is ultimate wish fulfillment. Isn't that cool? We just said that you were going to be in the Nine of Cups, right? So this is your wish fulfillment, which you are being guided to as well. And it's part of your path. Like, you are on path, you are aligned, and you're about to find something out about this blessing. Okay. Spirit, is there any other context we can give about that? Queen of Pentacles, Madre of Earth. It's something that's going to bring you a lot more stability and make sure that you can take care of yourself, others, and also nurture your environment so you can feel grounded, stable, like just happy overall with your life and your material needs being met. Adelaide of Earth, again, you can keep taking your time with this. This is a real big blessing for those of you that have been struggling for a while and you were working your magic with the Queen of Wands. It very much has that energy. This is an opportunity for you to actually ground your blessings into reality. And interesting, because we were talking about how the other party, since this does kind of feel like a pinging double reading, that other energy needed to embody like a King of Pentacles energy, and was working towards embodying a Queen and of Pentacles and Cups energy, a very nurturing, self-loving, being able to receive. So it seems like you both are matching each other, but you're actually already embodying this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like, should you choose to accept this blessing, which I don't see why you wouldn't, you're already in alignment. It's already wish fulfillment. You've already been working on it. So it's happening. And you're about to find out how. And if it's not some kind of communication you're going to get, you could be traveling, or someone could be traveling to you to offer something that's going to help, that's going to make it click into place, I'm hearing. So perhaps it has to do with this other party. I don't like to attach outcomes like that. Again, non-attachment, right? It's a manifesting tool, which you probably know as a Queen of Wands, right? Anyways, point is that it's possible that this other person is stepping up to the plate, grounding something into reality. And whether it's because you simply are symbiotically maneuvering at the same time, or you're continuing to match each other. It seems you're taking the right steps. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be an ally or a friend or a business partner. The magician, what did I just say? You both are manifesting this. You're both manifesting. You're both manifesting this. The Wheel of Fortune. It's both y'all's good fortune. Whatever it is, you are manifesting, and that's a lot of major arcana. So this is a huge change. This is a big deal. The world. Got the world the second time. Huge cycles, huge celebrations. Maybe you're both going to be seen for something. You know, let's make this a one reading for both y'all now. Let's merge. Let's merge your past. Seems like you might be coming into that. 10 of fire. Okay, this is about some kind of burdens either y'all need to put down or you did. What is this about, Spirit? Something you need to do in order to bring this together, I'm hearing. So this is some kind of burden one of you is put down and the other needs to put down, whatever this relation is. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. High Priestess. Okay, so one of you definitely knows what's up. One of you has more guidance and understanding over what this is that Spirit's talking about. It's going to be different for everyone what the burdens are. This is kind of a general reading, but let me see if I can get more context. Spirit, what is it? High Priestess still there with the moon. Some kind of illusion needs to be put down, especially in the psyche. Some kind of emotional illusion needs to be put down. Give us some more context, please, Spirit. Thank you. Tell us more about this that we can put down. Temperance. It's the illusion of not being balanced or stable, or that you can't alchemize your way through anything. Okay. How can they heal or release this illusion, Spirit? And I don't know which party this is about. You'll know. You'll know if it's about you or not. How can they heal this illusion or release it, Spirit? Maybe give us a little more context as to where this illusion is even coming from. Oh. I don't want to talk about karmic stuff, but I gotta. All right, there's a little bit of intel for you. 5 swords, 3 of pentacles. Some people you built something with are trying to sabotage and defeat you. It seems like this could have to do with the party from the last reading, or again, this is mirrored energy for the Queen of Wands. Seems like you both have similar situations where there are people that you used to build with, or are building with, or you shouldn't build with, that are still not coming in correct, that want to scatter your energy, they want to take from you, they want to create illusions in your mind, I heard. Okay, Spirit, only what's for the highest and greatest good. Give us some kind of clue as to who these people are. Holy, 7 of Swords, flipped it over. They're going to ghost you. They're going to take from you. They're going to abandon you. This is not good energy. All right. And the Rolling Stone song, You Don't Always Get What You, or You Can't Always Get What You Want, just came on. So this song has actually I've been picking up on it psychically off and on for a few weeks to a month now. And I actually had a premonition of this song a couple weeks ago and last week. So it's relevant. There's something that you wanted and it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, or it's about to happen. And there's a choice point here with the 2 of Swords where you're not wanting to see this. Spirit, has this already happened or no? 9 of Pentacles. Something you are recently being successful on, especially when it comes to your independence and financial stability, some kind of success. 6 of Wands, something you are being seen for. Ace of Pentacles. Holy cow, Ace of Swords. There's our other final ace for manifesting. It may be something you've manifested. It's something that people want to compete with you over. Queen of Wands, there's the answer. This is who this is about. This is for Queen of Wands. Spirit's very clear here. Okay. And also, apparently, it has something to do that you created when you were in hermit mode. And yeah, it's about equal give and take. And guess what? You also know about this. And we got the devil. So we got High Priestess and the devil. This is why you chose to pursue a new beginning and hope that you had safe passages to let go of that which was no longer serving you and put down your burdens. So it seems like, and become further the Empress in union with yourself, the lovers, which means you're a match to being in union with another if that's what you want in whatever kind of higher relationship. And the Eight of Cups, it's because of walking away from something that was not ultimate wish fulfillment to receive your Ten of Pentacles. This is your legacy. Whatever you've manifested, whatever you're being seen for, this is your truth. This is also a divine blessing of clarity, of truth, of justice, of balance, of everything. Yarrow may be significant. Look it up, the plant, okay? Queen of Wands, you have been working your booty off. Good job. All right, so what is it that we need to know about this illusion spirit? Because it seems like either the Queen of Wands has gone through this and that's why she can recognize the patterns, and we're saying she because it's a feminine archetype card, but you know, if you're not a she or non-gendered, then it's cool, you know, it's just the energy type, right? Whoever this energy represents, there are people or energies around you who want to fight you on this, who want to sabotage you, who want to take, steal, whether it be energy, time, attention, money, resources, your happiness, your joy. This is the illusion. The best illusions are that there are any. Think about that. Let's see what else Spirit has to say about that. The Wheel of Fortune. The illusion is that you have these problems. For those of you that walked away, we saw the Eight of Cups. You're already free, honey. That's the illusion, that you're not free. You're already free. They can't take from you anymore unless you give to them. That's what you need to put down. That's the burden you need to put down as you step into this beautiful community with your Ace of Wands. You got an offering of new love coming to, whatever that means, a restoration, I'm hearing. You've seen this coming. So, and also over here, I didn't mention, but we had the Two of Wands. You've been making plans for this for a long time. Awakening, and here's your judgment. Judgment card, just like the one you're matching on the other side of this coin. So, and yeah, also Three of Swords. Are you going to continue to break your own heart? Knight of Wands. Or are you going to go after what you want? Are you going to be the freaking emperor? Oh, wow, Spirit. Whoo! Are you going to embrace your new community? Because guess what? It also turns you into a King of Pentacles where you can ground anything you want into reality. What an interesting, like, pairing between the two. You both are mirroring the heck out of each other. Let me tell you, this is phenomenal. And Knight of Cups. Can't make it up. Offering your cup. See, watch that last reading for context on the other person, or if you're wondering about it and you haven't seen it, but this is ringing some bells for you and you're a cross watcher of the Queen of Wands, the last reading was for you, okay? Whether you know about this person or not, they are mirroring you. My chance, I'm guessing you both know each other because you both seem to be in divine, masculine, feminine energy. So, and again, the Magician, you're both manifesting this love. In the last reading, the other energy was trying to decide what creation to offer their cup of love to, and that was those that were deciding to stay more in hermit energy. And for the emperor going into emperor type energy, taking authority, it was very much about giving their cup of love to someone else. And I won't ruin the reading, so check that out. But guess what? This is a tower moment for y'all, and it's a good one. This is a good one. Or if you do, for some reason, I can't imagine why you would, darling, if you decided to go backwards and keep getting caught in the illusion of heartbreak or that any of those negative energies have any control over you, if you allow it to feed off of you, that's the only way you don't receive your blessings. And don't let them take that from you. So I'm going to give you the same advice that I gave the last group. Your mirror, we'll call it, because I don't know what kind of relationship this is for you. It feels romantic, but it could be anything. I'm getting a download. One moment. Queen of Cups. Nurturing yourself over entertaining things that drain your life force. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just slightly different aspects. Now, I gave a bunch of ideas on how you can do that with the other energy, so I highly recommend y'all watch each other's readings. You may know who this. I suspect a lot of y'all know who these people are, whether you're actively engaged with them or not. This could be a 3D or a 5D relationship. I don't know. And for those of you that don't know the difference, perhaps someone can fill you in the comments. My shop tagline is "Where the mundane meets the mystical." Explorations of the 3D to the 5D. So yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Five of Swords, Knight of Cups again. This is another illusion. I'm getting this is for the other side of this coin from the last reading. Um, you're also being mirrored an illusion that you can't offer this cup of love. This is more for the masculine energy, the King of Cups, King of Wands, wanting to move into Emperor energy. You're also in an illusion. Now, what can we say about that for the other side? Because again, y'all are mirroring each other like crazy. This is wow. The Chariot. Something's trying to make you think that you can't move forward on this. It's making you sabotage your own, I'm hearing, happy new beginning and love. For those of you that this is very specific about love. 10 of Swords. This is some energy that you've already been betrayed from. Maybe it's your own self betrayal, it's your own self defeating beliefs that you perhaps thought you closed the door on, you closed the cycle on. You put an ending to this kind of behavior. So if it's coming back, perhaps it's just coming back one last time to acknowledge and see how far you've come and be like, you know what, that's not me anymore. Why am I thinking this way? Why am I feeling that way? How is that actually true to me? Right? So it's not actually a thing, it's an illusion that you cannot move forward on this. Spirit, what kind of guidance can we give the one that wants to offer Ace of Wands? You have a passionate new beginning here. And you know what? This card was sitting on the side. I watched back the reading and I never brought it up, but watching it, I just kept finding myself pulled to it. And perhaps that's the thing. You couldn't see that you've had this fiery new beginning. Perhaps this is a new way that you are inspired to move with love, take action on love. And we were talking about how this Queen of Wands fires you up and inspires you. Channel some of that energy into your physical action. It's going to propel you forward, but you have to allow yourself to lean back, receive, and then shoot forward into the future or the present moment. What else can we say about that? Five of Swords. The Devil. It can't be any clearer. Four of Wands, strength. This is some kind of community that you have overcome. Toxic people from your past. I'm hearing narcissists. Yeah. Nine of Cups. Do you want your cup of love to bring you into full alignment. The sun, it's your happiness. Two of earth, they're keeping you juggling this, which means you're defeating yourself. So the question really is what do you need to do to take action? I think we talked about that in yesterday's reading. So maybe go back to the end of that reading. It's like, I want to say it's the last like 50 minutes to an hour. Seven of Swords. Look at that. They're trying to take your happiness. Like, they're trying to take your wish fulfillment. They're trying to get you to juggle. They're trying to get you, crap. Whoever they are, okay? If you're in the spiritual world, this will make more sense to you. In the mundane, maybe not so much. And I don't usually read like this. And Spirit's been having me switch some things up. But you know what? I'm just going to go with it because somebody really needs this, apparently. They're trying to get you to fumble. If you are matching somebody this dramatically, this is potentially your ultimate match. So, whatever fears you have, they're your burdens, they're the illusion. And the illusion could also be trauma. It could be people of the past that have created an illusion in your mind. But you've got the strength to overcome. Also, some of you already have a new sense of community, or perhaps this person is a new sense of community, and they're gonna give you strength. They're not gonna take from you. Some of you, it could be an illusion that they're just like everyone else, and that is trauma projecting onto new people. That's fear. We talked about that in the last reading, choosing love over fear, using your discernment. Adelaide of Air. Knight of Swords, that's about coming in quick, speaking your truth, right? It may not be a fully formed, the most mature truth, but this Queen of Wands is also justice. This is your justice to do so. You're also coming in correct. So if you think you're not, you are. I was going to say the Queen of Wands is already embodying King of Swords energy. So, in an interesting change of ways, it's like they're embodying more divine, masculine, intellectual energy, and you need to embody also a more masculine, assertive energy with your words. So they're going to understand and they're not going to judge you. This is justice, like it's fair. They're also going to treat you fairly, I'm hearing. So whether you did something or not, which I feel like for some of you, you feel like you did something wrong, perhaps look at that as potential trauma that you're cycling back through. Maybe and I'm not a doctor, disclaimer in the description box, but I am an advocate and I do emotional healing here. Perhaps you're going through feeling like this person's going to judge you or that you don't deserve your own justice. And it seems like this is a match. This is, and again, it doesn't have to be love. It could just be like a really great friendship or a family connection. I'm hearing for some of you, this could be a long lost parent or child that you're just now connecting with. And you actually have a lot more in common than you think. That was very specific for some. I don't feel like that's most, but somebody here needed to hear that. And if that rings some bells, well, look into that. Consider it, okay? Is there any more guidance we can give this energy as far as coming in with speaking their truth? The Tower. Embrace the Tower. What is it they say about when you get into a car accident to just go limp? Right? And the traditional tarot, it's people falling out of a tower from the sky. Just roll with it. Just flow into it. All right. So to me, that's saying just speak your truth organically. Just do it. How can they go from there with the tower? How can they use the tower to their benefit, Spirit? It's going to help you come out of lack. See, as long as you continue to deny yourself this action that actually grounds it into reality, you're continuing to tell the universe that you lack it, that you don't deserve it, that you're not a match. Therefore, you're taking away your own justice, because this seems to be part of your justice, something you've earned by your good karma. It's part of your wish fulfillment too. We talked about that in the past reading. So you just got to ground it into reality. You got to bring it forward. You got to overcome your fears. You have the strength to do so. And considering how much y'all are mirroring each other, I highly doubt this person is going to reject you. What do we have to say about that, Spirit? I don't usually like to pull on that kind of thing, but Queen of Wands, what does that tell me? You know exactly who this person is. Get out of the illusion. Also, she manifested you, and you manifested her. Hierophant, yeah. Some of you have a higher spiritual authority. Some of you are divinely guided, like by a higher power, and you know this. Queen of Cups, you have to believe that you deserve love, that you can give love to yourself and others. In last reading, we talked about that. So I'm going to cap that here. All right. You know, it's funny. I didn't think I was going to be doing a lot of readings with everything I was going through with this transition in my life, Ace of Pentacles. But this is my blessing to others. And yet again, I'll say it again, those who bless others are also blessed. So you have many blessings available to you. And perhaps I'll read on y'all's energy again. Release the sadness of the past and the grief of the past. And remember that this is part of your happy new beginning, Ace of Wands, as I say that. Holy wow. It's not you experiencing more pain. You're the only one who's giving yourself pain by prolonging your suffering. You're keeping yourself stuck in what ifs. And I'm not judging you for getting stuck. You know, for some people, rejection is a serious, serious fear. But as long as you continue to choose fear over love, you continue to tell yourself that you don't deserve it. So nurture yourself and know that you are a loving person and you deserve this love, whatever it is, however it is. And if nothing else, you deserve your love. And you deserve to offer things to others and be received. Perhaps that's part of what you're afraid of, is being received. Darling, you're all right. The energy I read on is good, okay, for both y'all. And this reading isn't going to be for everybody. And it's not going to be for every part of everyone's story. But whoever I'm talking to right now, let's pull an animal spirit card and end this. The cosmic egg. Yeah, you're spiritual AF, you know. Maybe you've mastered the spirit and the heart is like the last piece for you. Again, I feel like this audience just got a little bit smaller with this reading. I feel like it's a specific few individuals I am speaking to. Okay. I could read into this, but I'm going to save time and just get into the book. Okay. The dragon. 188. The golden egg. The black egg. 199. Two big thresholds being crossed, possibly by both of you. Okay, page 204 and 205. This might be more than one page. It is. Okay, well, here's the first. Perhaps you can screenshot that, maybe not. Eventually, I'll get a ring light again. 10 of fire. Okay, yeah. This is going to help you put your burdens down, whatever I'm about to read. And I'm feeling to go to the second page, 206, 207. Oh, the cosmic egg in the seventh chakra, so crown chakra. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. I may have butchered that, I'm sorry. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward toward Sahasrara. I, I apologize. Each of the six lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. Your ultimate happiness is within reach. So, this is about receiving some kind of clarity, some kind of epiphany. 5455, angel number. Look that up. That might help you on your journey. So embrace it. Embrace this change and transformation. Embrace your wish fulfillment. You deserve every bit of this. And the song The Black Cat just came on. And what is Queen of Wands known for? Having a black cat, having that black cat magic mystery. So perhaps you need to embrace the unknown. And that's where you'll find your Queen of Wands. Let go of I need to know and control. And who knows? Let's see. I wish you luck. Many blessings. Bye, darlings.